Why bother making videos? Nobody's watching. I'm CM Coleman. Welcome to my life on YouTube. Today I want to talk about the best reason to make videos when you think nobody is watching. And the reason is because nobody is watching. Alright, so let me explain this a little bit further. When you are starting off, just like most YouTube channels do, when you start off, you might not have an exact idea of what it is you're doing. You might flounder, you might say, quite a bit. You might not be able to look into the camera. There are so many different things which you might or might not be doing. When you're making videos that you feel nobody is watching, and at the very beginning, it's the best time to figure out what it is that you're doing, what it is that you like, what it is that you hate, what you're really good at. Find your voice now while you can, and there are not as many people watching. What happens with some YouTube channels is they decide to change what it is that they are doing halfway through doing it. And that's okay. If you're a small channel, you can change this because your audience is small. If you change something when you're a huge YouTube channel, believe me, you hear about it. You hear about it almost instantly. I've seen YouTubers talk about this, where they change one tiny item and suddenly thousands of people are having all sorts of hate mail because something on their favorite channel changed. Okay, let people change, but if you want to find yourself, if you want to try experiment and those sort of things, now is the great time. Do this while you're small. I found that I changed my channel quite a bit from when I started. Yes, I still do my recipes, but I hadn't done all this life on YouTube. I hadn't done my whole 49th year. I hadn't done all of these things because I'm small enough that I can change things up without worrying. And why don't I worry? Because I know as I change, people will come, people will go, and they will grow with me, and I will find what voice it is that I have. Let yourself experiment. Let yourself enjoy these times while you're smaller to make those videos that nobody is watching and experiment with them. Find yourself. Try it out. Go ahead. Feel free and know that not 50 million people are going to be staring at you going, that was horrible. I didn't like it. Instead, 4 or 5 people will say, hey, that wasn't bad. You might even grow your audience that way because you're free enough to try it. Let me know how that goes. If this is your first time here, remember to subscribe. Every Saturday is my life on YouTube, where I talk about some of the things that I've gone through on YouTube, and I also give you some advice on some of the things which you can do on YouTube, just like this. Experimenting is fun. Don't forget that you can get a hold of me on most social media at CM Coleman Home, and I hope I get to see you again, because like I always say, why buy it when you can make it, especially YouTube videos?